Hiroshi Yamauchi has died. And I hope I'm saying his name right, because that's how I've been saying it for a lot of years now. At least that's how I've been reading it for a lot of years now. If you don't know who he was the president of Nintendo, and he joined the company in 1949. He stepped down in 2002. Dude was running the company like a boss for a long time. He turned it from trading cards to video games, and they kicked ass. So let's have an RIP moment of silence for Mr. Yamauchi, the biggest badass in the industry. Alright, let's get to the news. Remember a few weeks ago I was telling you about how Sega was interested in buying Atlus, the company that brings all these Japanese games over to America and Europe that probably would have never made it over if it wasn't for them. So Sega was interested, and guess what? They bought them. They bought them for like $140 million, $144 million, something like that. A lot of money. Nobody knew Sega had that much money, and they bought them. So what are they going to do with it now? What are they going to do with their new toy Atlus? A lot of people are concerned. A lot of people are like, hey, don't touch my Atlus. I want to get my Persona 5, my Shin Megami Tensei 5, all these Japanese games that they really like. They really like them, and they don't want to miss out on them. They don't want Sega to be screwing with things, and now Sega has the power absolutely to screw with things. And if you don't think that they will screw with things, you're wrong. You're sadly mistaken. It's just a matter of how much will they screw with things, because Sega has not been big on consoles right now. They're not doing that. That's not their focus. The only thing they really have going on for consoles is Sonic Lost World and maybe something else, but not much. Not much. Their focus right now is on mobile and PC with a dash of handheld on the side, because there's a Sonic game coming out for the 3DS as well. But that's about it. You look on their website, it's a lot of phone games, man. It's a lot of phone games. So people are scared. People are naturally nervous about what's going to happen. A lot of these games that Atlus was publishing and developing before, they were going to the PlayStation 3, 3DS. I don't know about the Xbox 360 so much, maybe a little bit, but they were going to consoles. And they're worried about how Sega's going to screw with that. And I think Sega is absolutely going to screw with that. They're going to bring these games to phones and tablets. I think that that's what their push is going to be, because it's easy money, and I think Sega's looking for that quick buck. And Atlus said that it's going to be business as usual. But that sort of thing is said all the time when businesses get bought out, and often it's not the case. And you can't just trust that just because somebody said that. I'm sure the people at Atlus are scared as hell right now. They don't know what's happening to their projects. They don't know who's going to get laid off. They don't know. Alright? You got Sonic's watchful eye just eye-fucking them, saying, screw with me, see what I do to your game. So, what I think is going to happen is a lot of these games are going to be pushed for the mobile market. The phones and tablets, man. You're going to see sequels to games that you really loved fucked up and put on a phone, so that they can beautifully be played the way they were intended to, on touch screens with touch screen buttons. Isn't that what you like? Screw buttons, right? That's the future, and I think that's what Sega is going for here. But I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen to Atlus? Do you even know who Atlus is? Look them up, Wikipedia, do something, check it out, but answer me. I want to know what you think Sega's going to do. Are the people at Atlus shit out of luck? Are you? Are you a fan of their games? Do you want to make sure that Sega doesn't screw with it? Because I honestly think that there's not a lot of leeway here. I think Sega bought this company because they have a very clear direction they want to take Atlus, and they didn't spend chump change on it, man. They spent a lot of money on this company. So what are they going to do with them? Let me know what you think. I told you my thoughts. Phones, tablets, maybe some PC. And you know, there'll be some console stuff sprinkled in as well, because they're already well into development on a lot of this stuff. But what about the future? I'm talking 2-3 years from now. Where's these Atlus games going to end up at? How many of them are going to get canceled right now, or tomorrow, or next week, in a couple months, when the guys at Sega are kind of like, okay, you've had your time to breathe. It's time to get Sonic fucked. Your thoughts, let me know. Comedy channel, check it out. Really want you to do that for me. In the meantime, subscribe for more. See you next time.